Hello and welcome to 24 Hours of Lemons. This summer, my friends and I are building a race car to race in a 24 Hours of Lemons event on August 27th and 28th at the Ridge Motorsports Park in Shelton. The core rule of the race is that the car itself, anything that makes it go, stop, and not flip over, can only cost up to $500. Safety equipment, like a roll cage, race seat and harness, and clothing that won't catch on fire, when the rest of your car does, is of course required, but not included in the total, so participating in the race is actually pretty expensive. Luckily, we won the annual grant from our school that helps students pursue an interest over the summer to partially fund this project, and we're pretty excited about it. Our plan is to post video updates on our progress every 2 weeks or so on this channel. So with that said, let's get into the first week of this project. Our car is a 1996 Nissan Maxima that was in a bit of a fender bender, but is mechanically sound, so we don't have too much to worry about reliability-wise. This car was a really good deal for $500. Besides the front end damage, which we don't really care about anyway, it was in really good shape. We spent pretty much the entire first week of this process ripping apart the entire interior of the car. It was surprisingly quick and easy to take everything apart. We had to take care not to break anything too badly because we want to sell as much as possible, so we can help pay for race entry and safety equipment.
So passenger seat's coming out first. These are the bolts we're going to start with. We don't really know how the rest comes out, but we'll figure it out. Okay. This thing got in a little bit of an accident, so we're going to have to probably hammer this back into shape. It's a little bit bent. Yeah, we're going to use a sledgehammer or something. But overall, the car's in pretty good shape. It already runs. It's too nice for us.
Blaze tried whacking some of the bent bits with a hammer to see if we could smack them back into shape really quick, but it didn't seem to make a difference, so we decided to hold off on that.
It's not doing anything.
Yeah, because it's going to take forever to do it.
Just don't hit the radiator. We need that. I feel like we should take the radiator out first. Something. Yeah, look. That'll do it. Yeah. Let's take out the seats first. Alright. Through a little bit of professional fiddling, I managed to get this bottom part of the seat loose. And it's coming out. Alright, so Blaze has gotten the passenger seat out, it looks like. The back seat's under that. This doesn't look like a race car. So this is where the back seat was. We're gonna see about taking this metal panel off just so we can have a straight shot to the trunk. But yeah, car's looking pretty empty.
Okay, we're trying to get the trunk off.
Dennis, in his eternal wisdom, just stabbed carpet with a screwdriver.
You did miss the wire, that's good. Look how clean it looks now. Force and strength in numbers. This actually looks way better than way better.
Yeah, why didn't they just have it like that? Alright, we've already made back a significant portion of our investment just on change we found in the car, so we're looking good. We got 36 cents back. Not bad. Trunk view of the car, as you can see we took out the metal panel and the car's all one compartment now. Kinda loud, but here's some of the carnage. This all came out of the car. The seats aren't even under here. The seats are over there actually. But yeah, this all came out of the car, working on the driver's seat right now, and then we're gonna take the carpet from the entire thing out. As you can hear, the trunk's pretty nasty, so we're vacuuming. The entire interior of the car, besides the carpet, is gone. We're working on the carpet right now. We're gonna stick the driver's seat back in and call it a day. Alrighty, and the interior of the car is all the way out.
Yeah, saying that was a little bit premature. The entire dashboard was actually still in the car, as with the door panels, and there were still some little bits of wire here and there to rip out.
We're taking the roof off. Colin's working on taking the little button cluster up by the mirror off, and we'll get this whole roof carpeting dealio out in a sec.
Alright, as you can see, we're taking out the door trim. Over here, we're just working on the front still. The rear are done. And then we're going to see about taking the airbag out.
Just keep it, just in case you have to put it back on.
Alright, last door trim is off. This is this plastic, annoying plastic bit on all the doors. It's stuck on with this nasty black putty.
When in doubt, Dad.
It's gross. But we got everything else off.
It's looking like a race car in here.
There's a piece right here, so.
I hate this autofocus.
Calvin and William got to work removing some of the last interior trim left in the car, as well as the driver and passenger seatbelts. After that, the only bit of the interior we had left to remove was the dashboard. Removing the dashboard took a very long time, and required the use of some power tools because we couldn't be bothered to do it the right way and take out the screws like Nissan intended. Instead, we basically pried and pulled until something snapped, or just cut the dash with power tools. We were careful to take out the airbags the right way though. Even though the battery had been disconnected for several days, we really didn't want any risk of them going off accidentally while removing them. Plus, they're fairly valuable, and we didn't want to damage them. At the end of the week, we took all the parts we had ruined or didn't think it was worth selling and threw them in the back of Blaze's truck, which we used as a temporary dumpster. With the process of removing the interior nearly complete, we rolled the car back outside and I sat William and Calvin down to get their thoughts on our progress so far.
What's been your favorite thing to do so far?
Rip out everything.
Using that buzzsaw thing. Like cutting the interior with a power tool. That was pretty fun. And that big ass crowbar.
That was pretty cool.
That was
actually,
good.
Yeah.
So what all have we done and what do we have to do?
We've taken out all of the interior and the seats and the dashboard and the airbags and everything.
And now we have to spray paint it, put a spoiler, basically put in a new seat, new wheel,
Roll cage.
Roll cage. We have to. Were we gonna do the suspension? I don't know. We're gonna change the brake pads if they need to be changed, shit like that.
Put the front bumper on. That needs to be done.
Yeah.
And that about does it for the first week. Our entire team is really excited about this project and how much progress we've already made, but there's still a ton of work to do before the car is race ready. We're going to try and put out these video updates approximately every 2 weeks on this YouTube channel, so stay tuned for those and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
What you up to?
What year Miata do you want to buy?
If I'm going to get one, it's going to be new.
Okay, so that's no.
Getting some prime footage of Dennis for the intro.
Blood everywhere, man. It looks like someone got a pig in here.
Who in their right mind would buy a Miata?
Here.